What's going on, guys? Today we are back with a gun comparison. Both guns are going to be from PSA. He has the Sabre and I have just the common AR-15 16-inch.
Yeah, so I have the PSA Saber chambered in 223 Wild. That's another difference. His is 5.56, mine is 223 Wild. I have a Surefire War Comp on mine.
I have a normal compensator on mine.
Along with a Sig Sauer LPVO scope.
Yeah, I have the Vortex Crossfire, not an LPVO, just a common scope.
We do have the same grip,
yep.
A BCM short gunfighter.
Yep, which we both really like that.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, it fits great in my hand, and it's small enough profile where if I want to rest it on something, it doesn't get in the way.
Yeah, exactly. And one difference we picked up on was his came with the Raptor charging handle and ambi charging handle, and mine is just a normal, common left charging handle. I don't really know what it would be called.
Right. So there are a few noticeable differences between the two rifles, but what we're going to try to find out today is how different is it when it shoots.
Yeah. Another difference we picked up on was my safety is not an ambi safety, but Sabre has an ambi safety. A lot of people don't care for them. I think they're a good add-on. I'm not going to go and add it to mine, but if you do buy it, that's nice.
Yeah, it's just a little something extra. I mean, it doesn't affect me one way or the other because I'm a right-handed shooter, so it doesn't get in my way or anything. So it's just nice to have, I guess, if a left-handed shooter wants to shoot my gun or whatever it may be.
And now, the price difference, I got mine for $500.
And mine was $1,000. So you're looking at about a double price difference there. So we're going to see, is that price difference worth it?
All right, well, we're going to get into the shooting, and then we will talk about our results after. So, what we're going to be doing today when it comes to shooting, we're going to be shooting 15 at 100. I'm going to do 15 out of my rifle. Devin's going to do 15 out of my rifle. Then I'm going to do 15 out of his Sabre, and then he's going to do 15 out of his Sabre. And we're going to see just what kind of groups we get from the difference between the guns and the shooters. So first we're going to do 15 out of the normal PSA. Nothing special. Just a good AR-15.
Middle.
God damn. You know what? I want to talk about that. You have a fucking mustache. My mustache hairs keep getting pulled out by this. I didn't have that issue on that, but it's probably the same. So I shot my 15. Devin is now going to come shoot his 15 out of my rifle. On safe.
Okay. One thing I do want to mention is that in both rifles we are shooting 75 grain AAC BTHP. So our ammo is consistent. And another thing that we forgot to mention is that this gun does not have an adjustable gas block as my Sabre does. So my gun is adjusted with the gas block, so that may make a bit of a difference.
We're going to move on to the Sabre. I'm going to go first. Do we want to look at the group that we have?
No, we'll just look at them both
and we're
at the same time.
At a different target? We're going to shoot at
the top target. Middle top.
Middle
top.
Oh, so you shot at the exact same target as me?
Yes.
Oh.
Because we're keeping the gun on the same target because we're comparing.
That makes sense.
I did turn the reticle on. It is not hot.
She is not hot. Yes, she is.
It's pulling my hairs too, my beard hairs.
Dude, that shit's annoying as fuck. Bro, what?
Yeah, so they did have a board underneath. It might have been for that.
I see why.
Yeah.
Now we're going to do the PSA Saber. And it's my 15 with his Saber. Felt really good, I will say. But now Devin is going to do his 15.
All right, baby, here we go. Now we're going to go check out our groups. So we take a look at the groups here. Top being the Sabre, bottom being his PSA 15. There is a bit of a difference. I think the Sabre group is a little bit tighter, but if you look around the center, we have about the same amount in the center.
Yeah.
We've got, looks like this one's covered.
Yeah, that one is covered.
So it looks like we got two in the center with one sneaking just right outside, and here we've got one right in the middle with another touching, and then two right outside. So it looks like the Sabre has a tighter group, but they're both pretty much shooting in the same exact area.
I mean, for a 30 round group, I think both of those groups are great.
Yes, I would agree with you.
But definitely, it is very evident that the Sabres group is tighter by far. It's weird that I ended up getting more in the inner circle, though.
Yeah. All of mine were a little bit higher.
Yeah. It's a good group, though.
Yeah. So you be the judge. What do you think? Sabre or the PSA 15?
What group do you like better? I mean, I will say, in my opinion, it's to me it kind of looks like the exact same group, other than the Sabre's got a little bit more stacked on top of each other, like tighter, like 1 inch one MOA groups, over mine are a little bit more spread out. So what that could lead to is his barrel could be a little bit more consistent, and that can come from the higher price point on the Sabre.
Right.
Now that we've shot our 30 rounds out of each gun, the main thing I want to say on whether you're looking at getting the Sabre or the PSA 15 is it's really going to come down to what you're looking to do with the gun. If you're looking to get that 1 MOA or under MOA, you want the Sabre. If you're looking for an AR that you can get accurate shots with and have fun, you go with the 15, or yeah, the PSA 15.
Yeah, after shooting both of these rifles, I can tell you I really didn't notice too much difference in the quality. Obviously, the Sabre has nicer rails and nicer charging handle and things like that. But in terms of performance, honestly, it's pretty damn close. And at double the price point, I would say if you're pinching pennies, or you're just not willing to really shell out $1,000 just like that, the PSA 15 does just fine, does the job. I love my Sabre, but honestly, I could have saved a little bit of money, I think. I think I will end up getting the PSA 15. I'm very impressed with the quality of the shooting of it.
Just like I plan on getting a Sabre. I think, if you're buying your first AR, get the $500 PSA 15. Yes, everybody says great things about the Sabre. The Sabre is amazing. But it is still made by PSA, and you save $500. Which
Exactly.
frees up room for sights, lights, grip. if you want to change out the stock, whatever you want.
And I will mention that these are still both new rifles, so as far as wear and tear goes, we don't really have much input on that just yet. But in terms of just raw performance out of the box, I would say they're pretty close.
Yeah. And I will say, I have not re-oiled my gun since from the factory, and I've shot probably now about 600 to 700 rounds out of it. So that's another great attribute. That's a $500 AR doing that.
So if there's anything to take away from this video, it's that PSA is a great gun manufacturer, and you can get a great AR at just about any price point.
And to come to a conclusion, we are going with the PSA 15. Ultimately, if you're looking to buy an AR right now, your first AR, I'd say mainly your first AR. If you're buying your second, go with the Sabre. If you're buying your first, I wanted to add this too, because I think the PSA 15 beats Anderson and beats all those other lower grade AR-15 manufacturers, in my opinion. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please check out some of our other videos. Leave a comment on what you think. If you agree with our take on it, if you don't agree, let us know.
Yeah, we'd love to have a discussion. If you guys have a different opinion or different tips for us, please let us know down in the comments.
And with that, subscribe, and we will catch you on the flip side.